My lovers, welcome to my channel. My name is Made for Love, and today we're asking, what has your person realized um, about you and the connection? What have they realized about themselves? We're going to look at how um, they're thinking and feeling about you. And then in the extended, we're going to look at what have they realized about the third party. We're going to go through the same template. And then we're going to look at the next possible actions towards you within a month of you watching this reading. Okay? All right. So underneath the deck, the overall energy is a miracle. So this is about divine intervention in your life, in your person's life right now. Because even under here, it says expansion. And look at the guides breathing life into this person. Okay? So right now, Spirit is directly influencing this connection. They've adopted a hands-on approach to your connection. It is definitely being divinely guided at this time. All right. So let's start with some significators for your person. All right. The energy generally, the general energy. We have balance. Okay. So they are trying to balance the masculine and feminine energies within them. But what they're also trying to do is to be fair. To be fair to everybody that's involved in the situation. And look, we have three people here. So for some of you, there might be some kind of triangulation, a third party situation. They're trying to find a solution that is the most fair to everyone involved. Okay. They recognize that the situation is off balance, off kilter. And it's because they have been off balance and off kilter, and they're trying to get things back to, let's say, homeostasis, right? A sense of balance, a sense of fairness. All right, so this is where they're at right now. That's their general energy. So they're looking at life, looking at their situation, and they're trying to figure out, okay, what's fair to them, how they feel, what they're thinking, and what's fair to the other persons in their life that they are connected to and that they love, right? So trying to balance the interests and needs of all. But that's a game you can't really win, because somebody at some point is going to get hurt, right? And once you aren't listening and prioritizing your own needs, the person getting hurt is going to be you, right? You have to focus on yourself. Everybody is responsible for themselves. The only persons that you need to prioritize are any innocents or children that may be involved in the situation, right? And even them, where children are involved, the best solution is one where people are at peace, where people are happy, truly happy with themselves, where they're driven by their passions and interests and their creativity, right? A good parent is a happy parent. So you still have to prioritize yourself. A good parent is a healthy parent. So you still have to prioritize yourself, right? So that's what they're about to figure out. The energy towards you. I saw this card here. Let's see. We have dissipating, right? So they feel like with every day that passes, you are just getting further and further away from them. And that the love that you feel is like slowly dying, okay? And even in the back here, we have three picture frames there. So I do think there might be another person involved. But what I also get here is your person has some kind of access to you, some way they can view you and watch you live their life. Watch you live their life. Watch you live your life, and they feel almost powerless to stop it or to intervene. Let me just pull some cards here. 1 second. We have the universe, and that's the world card in this deck, card number 21. I know that's about ending cycles, right? So they know that something needs to end. Something needs to end, whether it's their relationship with you, or whether it's their relationship with somebody else, or whether it is some sort of job that's sucking up all the oxygen in their life. Something needs to end. All right, spirit, let's see balance, because it could even be work-life balance they may be trying to achieve right now, but there's something in their life that is out of sync. All right, let's see, give a card on balance here. We have the priestess in reverse. Okay, so it looks like something's been revealed to your person. They've had some sort of aha moment. What's that aha moment they've had? All right, we have Five of Wands in reverse. They need to achieve some sense of peace in their life. This person that we're tapping into, they're absolutely stressed out and burnt out. Certainly it might be work. Maybe they have a very competitive workplace, okay, where they only recognize you when you're literally like giving your life's blood to the company. So there could be something like that's going on. So work life balance is totally absolutely off. So they may want a job that might be either less competitive or something that more aligns with their heart space. We have death in reverse, and I think it's something that they have held on to for a long time, even though they knew whatever situation it is, whether it's a person, a thing, or a job, was not suiting them and did not resonate with their best interests. Spirit, give us a card for dissipating. We have the Six of Wands. Okay. This is someone who is all up in their ego. This is about pride. Maybe some of them may not have been reaching out because, they're very prideful. For others of them, this could be that they may have prioritized um, accolades, their achievement in the material world, rather than relationships, intimate relationships, and love. And now that they're getting older, they're yearning for more. Yeah, we have Ten of Wands in reverse again. The card for burnout and overwhelm. Okay, so this person, um, they need some sort of rejuvenation in their life. That's the word that's coming through, rejuvenation, because they're absolutely burnt out. This is also someone that's trying to make some drastic changes in their life, right? They're trying to follow their intuition. And their intuition right now is telling them to move towards you. But there's something else that they need to gain some sort of balance or kind of settle before they make that move. That's what we're getting here. All right. What have they realized about you and the connection? Let's get 4 cards. What have they realized about you and the connection? Queen of Cups. Well, they love you. They see that. But they're also recognizing your capacity to love. I don't think they've ever met anyone like you that has their heart so open, that is ready to be so vulnerable. They've never met someone who's so unafraid to show love. Okay. And I think that's kind of just blown them out of the water. They're also captivated by how spiritual or how psychic you are. That's something that they're not accustomed to as well. So this is someone who is absolutely in love, right? We have Four of Swords. There's something about you that is healing a part of themselves that they thought was like long dead, right? So it's almost like you've given this person like the kiss of life. That's what I'm getting. It's like they were sleeping, like Sleeping Beauty. They were sleeping. They bought bitten some poison apple that the world gave them a long time ago, and they have felt dead inside since then. And it's like you gave them the kiss of life and just brought them back from the brink. And this person is just wide awake and they're feeling all the feels for the first time in a long time. So you have catalyzed some awakening within them with your spiritual energy and with your love. What else are they realizing about you and this connection? We have the star, right? What have they realized? That you are their destiny. They accept that, right? They accept that you are their destiny. Um, to them, you are a star in the sky, but that has a negative connotation as well because it means then that there's part of them that feels like you are unreachable or unattainable. They may see you as a rising star as well. Maybe you're gaining some sort of recognition, prominence, or publicity in your life. So they see you moving from strength to strength, and they see that you are allowing yourself to be guided by spirit, and that's why you are attaining so much recognition at this time. Okay? We have the Knight of Cups. What have they realized? This person wants you, and um they want to be in some sort of long-term committed relationship with you. The Knight of Cups is the proposal. So for some of them, they may be thinking of proposing to you, but this is someone who is love. This is like Google Gaga love. This is romantic love. This is because it's Piscean energy as well. This can also be kind of dreamy and could kind of be based in fantasy as well. So your love is like fully matured with this Queen of Cups, but they are here very much in that like puppy love kind of energy. They are really enamored with you. What has this person realized about themselves through this connection? What have they realized about themselves? Well, they see that they've not been living their truth, right? They're only now revealing their true self, their authentic self, their real identity, that identity without the ego, their real identity, right? What they're realizing as well is that they're tired of living a lie. They're ready to be authentic. They're ready to be seen. They're ready to put themselves out there and put their truths out there, right? They're tired of living behind the mask. What else have they realized? We have the Ace of Wands in reverse. They're tired. Listen, this is someone that's suffering from some serious burnout. Okay? It could be related to their relationships, their interpersonal relationships, but for a lot of them, it could be related to their job. They are just burnt right out. They need an extended vacation. Okay? All their energetic and spiritual resources and reserves have been depleted. This is also them recognizing that they've been stagnant too. Like they've been circling around in the same old cycles over and over and over and over again. Could be different people, but same issue, right? So, what have they realized about themselves? That they're stagnant. There's been no growth or movement in their life. So what they're realizing is that they have to do something different. What are they realizing about themselves? And that thing that they need to do differently is to speak their truth and speak it unabashed, unreservedly. They just have to let it out, right? There's never going to be the perfect time, the perfect place, the perfect moment. They just have to blurt it out. Whatever truth they have to say and whoever they have to say it to, um, they just have to go YOLO, right? They just have to do it. That's what they're realizing here. They also have to be true to them, true to themselves. Same message coming through. They have to be true to themselves. There's a time for diplomacy and there's a time to just be real. And they realize that right now, um, no matter how the message comes out, they just have to speak their truth. What else are they realizing? They're ready for a fresh start, right? Whatever they've been doing before, it's not working, right? So now they're ready to see what else is out there for them. Okay? They're ready for new energy. Some of them, they're ready for a new job, right? But they can't be doing the same thing that they've been doing and expect different results in their life. Okay? All right. When they think about you and they think about this connection, what is on their mind? What's at the forefront of their mind? We have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Well, right now they're kind of paranoid, right? And they might be doing a little bit of awfulizing and overthinking. This is also the energy of a neurotic. So they might be quite consumed with thoughts of what you're doing and who you're doing it with. They want to, or they wish they had some insight as to what you're doing with your life right now. It feels like you might be closed off from them at this time, and that has them speculating. This is the energy of speculation. That has them speculation. That has them speculating, and it feels like whatever they're coming up with, it's all the negative scenarios. Everything could that they could be fearful of, is what they're coming up with. So for a lot of them, they feel like, because with this dissipating card, that you are no longer in love with them, that you've walked away from them, you have abandoned them, you don't want to have anything to do with them. A lot of them, that's where their mind is at. It's the energy of paranoia and just obsession, really. What else are they thinking? Yeah, that you got somebody else. I told you that you have somebody else. This is all this. This is what's going on in their mind. You have somebody else. You're not interested in them, and this person is better than them in some way. Like maybe they're thinking this person has more money, or this person might be single, so that they're able to love you the way you deserve to be loved. For some of them, person have a bigger house than they do, more recognized than they are, has more publicity, more accolades, whatever it is. Whoever is, because it says this dream, right? Whoever this is, they have created this fantasy lover that you have, and this person trumps them in every aspect of life. That's what they've created in their mind. You certainly could have somebody else, but trust me, this person is thinking that this somebody else is like the perfect man or perfect woman or perfect person for you, and they can never match up. So their imagination running wild right now. We have Three of Swords in reverse. They think that you've just stepped back from the situation. Absolutely. You don't have anything to do with any kind of triangulation whatsoever. And you're no longer interested in being with them. That's what they're thinking. What else are they thinking? So they're very much all up in their thoughts. They're thinking that there's no chance for reunion, reconciliation, that you're gone. They think that you're gone. That's it. You're gone. You have somebody else and they no longer have a chance to be with you. Let's look at their heart space energy for you at this time. If you're creating a tarot deck, do not design a box like this. It is hell to get the cards out. Do not do that. That style is one of the most annoying box styles ever. Underneath the deck, we have relieved. It's reassured, soothed, and at peace. Okay, so for some of you guys, your person may be in the service industry, maybe they're a firefighter or policeman or whatever it is. They feel most at peace when they're working because then they're not thinking about you, right? They're thinking about getting the job done, and that's the only peace that they get in their day. The rest of the day is thoughts of you, bombarded by you. All right, let's have a look. Heart space energy for you. We have encouraged. We have heartened, emboldened. All right, but you know what? The minute that you step away from it, whatever toxic or codependent situation, because look at the wheels here, the balance wheels, the crutches, right? The minute you stepped away from them is the minute that this person wanted to chase you. Okay, so they are getting motivated to follow you now because you've broken away from the matrix, right? Whatever cycle that you guys were in, you just stepped out of it, and now you are motivating them to chase after you. How are they feeling about you? Devoted, affectionate, tender. Well, now they want to give you love, right? Now that they're losing you. And sometimes people need to feel your absence so that they can dig deep and see how they really, really feel about you, right? Especially persons who are avoidant. It's only when you give them that space that they're able to really connect with their emotional body and figure out how they feel. Otherwise, they're just preoccupied with pushing you away. Okay. Heart space energy for you. Frustrated, don't know what the hell to do right now. It says prevented, hindered, blocked. All right, so there could be either an imaginary or real block or obstacle preventing them from following you, pursuing you. This person in a massive traffic jam here, right? From following you, pursuing you. But it's necessity is the mother of invention. So the more frustrated they get, is the more motivated that they feel with the more motivated that they get with coming up with a solution because they feel like times are ticking. Look at this person keep watching at the clock, right? They feel like times are ticking. So it's you walking away from them or putting some distance between you guys that's making them want to get off of their bum and actually do something about it. Heart space energy for you. Bored. This came out, I think, in the extended reading of the last reading we did. Okay, they are just bored, and their awareness is just to the clock. Times are ticking. What can I do? What should I do? What should I do? Times are ticking. Times are ticking. Times are ticking. That's the only thing that's preoccupying their thoughts right now. Okay, Wherever they are, they're absolutely bored. And the only intrusive thought that they're having, times are ticking, time is ticking. What am I going to do? Time is ticking, right? So they're very aware that if they don't make a move soon, that they are going to lose you. Okay, all right. In the extended, we are going to look at what have they realized about a third party. We're going to use the same template, and then we're going to look at what's going to be your person's next actions towards you within a month of you watching this reading. But if you can't join me in the extended, can I ask you to subscribe to the channel and make sure that when you click on the notification bell, you click on all. Okay? Alrighty. Now, it says here, make friends. Friendship is the alchemy of success. So it could be that this is spirit let you know, you got to get out there and meet people, right? Get out into the world again. But it can also be that if your person comes back around, and it looks like they will because they're very aware of that clock, the best strategy would be a friendship with this person, because they are rushing forward because they don't want to lose you, but it doesn't mean that they have resolved whatever issue was holding them back in the first place. Okay? They might be just trying to delay your progress forward. All right? So, whatever is the issue, know that they're coming back around with speed. It's not been completely resolved. So, don't get into any kind of third party thing, romantic thing with them if you don't want a polygamous relationship. Okay? All right. What's the advice for you from Spirit? It says turn over a new page. All right, so your person's doing things differently, or they're thinking about doing things differently. Like two stuck together. But Spirit is saying that you also have to do things differently. You can't go back into the same cycles with this person and expect that there would be a different outcome. Okay? It says, let love lead the way for change. And that's not just love for the other person, but it also is love for yourself, right? That has to be a center. Possessions and belongings can create restraint and the feeling of carrying a burden. So this is why your person is so stressed out and frustrated when it comes to mapping a path towards you. It's because they are attached to something in the material world, right? That's why they're holding back. So whether it is a job, whether it's a home that they've created, another relationship, there's something that they're attached to that they just can't seem to let go of at this time. Too much information brings about confusion when making decisions, right? That's what your person's doing as well. But Spirit is saying that you are also mirroring this person's energy. You may consider this an opportunity to turn over a new page. This card recommends that you tell the wind to blow away the feeling of attachment and open your heart to receive the energy of love that is like a fragrance in the air. Let it surround and shelter you with a pure love that you have never known before. Now is a good time for you to pause and reflect on your current path. Are you headed in the right direction? Are you happy with the progress you have made within the past year or so? If you feel that there's any room for improvement, let go of your fears and concerns and begin to make some changes. Set aside excuses about being short of energy and manifest changes with determination. I feel like that line is for me, to be honest. Because every time I think of doing something new, for example, I've been thinking about like dating again, I get instantly tired. But I know that's just my mind, and most likely that's fear of being back out there again. So it's something that I have to power through, right? So I'm determined to do that, but I know that energy thing. When you think about, oh my God, do you have the energy for the shit? Sometimes I feel like I don't. This oracle's message is for you to focus on and gain enjoyment from your personal connections. Open your heart to love and embrace any opportunity to connect with people. Yes, I'm going to do it. Whether they are potential partners, friends, or business associates. And that's what I realized. Not only did I like push away potential partners, but also my interpersonal relationships, even the platonic ones, have really shrunk. I've really been a hermit, right? So this year it's about like getting back out there, network, especially professionally, right? So I have challenged myself to do that. I don't know what's in your heart, what you want to accomplish this year, but spirit's telling you to get out there, right? To rejoin the rest of the world. They need your beautiful energy. Initiate a meeting with someone who can be influential in some way. The more you can connect with your friends, neighbors, partner, lover, and the people you meet, the happier you'll be. I'm not sure introverts would agree, but this is a message from spirit. Not only that, but opportunities may well arise from your interactions with others. So open your heart to everyone you meet. And the mantra here is, I am opening my heart to give and receive more love. Right. So especially for those who have been in hermit mode, spirit saying, get out there. Get out there. You may never know that feeling of being drained that you're feeling right now. It's because you're not exchanging that energy with people. And it's something I realize. I realized that when I started back this year to do more lives with you guys, it's the more energized that I felt. So because I was giving of my energy, I was also receiving. I thought that conserving my energy would make me feel more energized, more full, because I was feeling depleted last year. I really was. I was feeling totally depleted and drained. So I thought, I mean, maybe I have to guard my energy. But no, that wasn't the solution. The solution was to give. And through giving, you receive. So I was actually blocking the flow of abundance and energy by not putting my energy out there. Okay? All right, my love. So that was your reading. I hope that was helpful.